Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm Dr. Cecily D'Angelo, your favorite med physician. I'm coming to you. I'm cold. I decided to do a video after coming from the sauna that I went today, and I had a total blast of healing. It reminds me of doing sweat and cumbersome, but also doing the women healing. When we were doing the healing with Queen Afua, going through the different baths and the different rooms, which were really incredible. First, you go in and you give your shoes to the lady and you put it in a locker, and then you get another locker with all your things and your personal items. And you could also spend a night there if you so choose, which is nice. Now, the thing that, most Americans or Westerns are not really comfortable with is being nude. I'm here to tell you, you're going to see all shapes, sizes, and everything, and just get over yourself. So for me, it was a new experience. I wanted to try. I said to do something healing here in Seoul, and that was one of the things besides eating the food and learning the different foods. So I proceed from going into the locker room down to the bathroom area, where I bring my own soap, shampoo, conditioner, and everything. And they advise you, but if you don't have that, what you can also do is buy them. They have soap, they have shampoo, they have conditioner, they have razors, they have all the things you need, even toothbrush, toothpaste. You can also buy wash rags. They even have underwear there, which is, a game changer. You can get the shampoo and conditioner downstairs when you go downstairs when you have to be nude. So you can get a scrub where these women actually scrub you, and they scrub you with these like little pads on their hands, and they exfoliate you. And I mean, they take off layers and layers of skin, of dry skin, and exfoliate. I got that done, and it cost me 20,000 won, which is not bad, which amounts to maybe like $10. $10, about $10 or $19 or $17 or something like that in American money, which is not bad. And it was only for 20 minutes, and I got scrubbed down. She wanted me to get oil. I chose not to get oil because I don't know what people put in their stuff, and already bad enough I'm getting scrubbed down and got to get the shampoo or whatever they're on me. And I just have really sensitive skin and always have since a baby. So I chose not to get the oil. She was kind of a little bit pissed off because it was 45,000 won, and that's what she wanted. And I was like, nope, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. And I know some smart comments were made, and like, whatever. I got what I need and move on next. So I went in and I rinsed off, and then I got to go and get in the different baths that they have different temperatures. Like they had 41 Celsius, 42 Celsius. 42 Celsius was where the mugwort or wormwood bath was, which was really good. And then they had another one of just another water. Then they had one that was, the water was like 22 Celsius. And then they had another one that was 10 Celsius. So, and then they had saunas and the steam sauna, the dry sauna, and they have other little baths down there. I didn't get to try like all of them. Was like really tired. I was wanting to go like 5 o'clock in the morning, but the subway doesn't start to 5:30, and I'm thrifty and I wanted to get my money worth. So I didn't leave until a lot later to go there. And as you can see, I went out to eat first before I went there earlier. So I was not really hungry, which was good. And I got to go around and see the Seoul station and get to know just how far I was from the airport. So I really like that. So if you're coming in from the airport and you want to stay there, you just get off at the Seoul station and you just walk up the street and across the street, and there it is. It's Biggest Day. It's right near up the street from Lot Market. I mean, it's really nice that it's not that far and it's within walking distance. Most people can take their luggage and they stay there for nights. It's inexpensive. It's more inexpensive than any hotel you'll go to or a hostel you go to, but you're going to pay for the food, and is reasonably priced as far as I'm concerned. They even had beer there, and I was like, what? I was shocked. Beer. They had beer there. They also had a rice wine punch, which I didn't try, and then they had smoothies on the third floor. So they had a jade room, they had a charcoal room, they had a bamboo room, they had what else? Another kind of room was just hot, and then they had the red sauna. They had that as well. So they had all these different rooms up on the fourth floor. Now this is where it's the co-ed, where you're with the man and woman, and they have salt room. So you get to see all these things going on in there. You go and you lay down, and the stones are really hot, and me doing a lot of sweats, me doing a lot of purification actually prepared me to be able to withstand that, which was so funny. The jades that was in there, I was in there by myself, and I was just in my own little world. I was telling my son, and God came in and he was stepping on a stone. I heard, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. And then he got there, and then he tried to sit down, and then he couldn't. He was like, ooh, ooh. And then he put his towel. He took his, you get 2 towels, one for your head, one for your body. So he took one towel and made it and walked on it, and then put the other towel, made it and walked on it, and then made it to the door and then left out. So I seen that like several times. That's the room for 60 Celsius. So I was sitting there just like really like, really, it was really funny to me. So I was sitting there and I was just really sweating. And I didn't realize that I had been in there for about, I was in there for about an hour and 30 minutes. And didn't realize it just because you be in your own little state, and I was breathing slowly. So I went to the other rooms. I went to the ice room. The charcoal room is 22 Celsius, a little bit cooler, not bad. I mean, people go to sleep. They have oxygen room, which was really nice, that you can go in. It helps your body. It helps the tissues. It helps your organs, the oxygen you breathe in, and helping you breathe healthy, fresh oxygen, which is nice. They also have that on the second floor, the oxygen room, where you can actually go to sleep. There's places out there that if you want to lay down, you just lay down and go to sleep. There was another room, which was a jade room, which was not too hot. It was really good. It was on the second floor, along with a restaurant that they had on the third floor with other stuff. There's the juice, the snacks, and it's really nice. Overall, it was like a wonderful experience for me. Going in there and just having a ball, having a ball of learning all of these different techniques that they use that for them, and the scrubbing and the heat and the waters, like all the elements, air, water, fire, and earth, all things that I say that is part of healing your body. And they have the food for you to nourish your body. So you can stay there for a while and just get there and eat and everything. So for me, it was really good. I didn't get in until like maybe not too long ago. I got in about 1 a.m. at my hotel where I'm staying at the Sinshan hotel, which is really late. And had to wind up taking a taxi because I missed the last subway train coming back this way, which I found out is only like 20 minutes away. Not that bad when you think about it. And I was like, wow, I could have actually caught the bus, but I got a pass, and I said I'll use it another time. It's no big deal. And what I like about the subway is that you pay a certain amount and you get a deposit back as soon as you give the card. So the card is not Like in New York, you just, after you finish with your Metro card or whatever card is, you just throw it in trash. Where with this one, it's recycled. It goes back, and it goes back into the machine. The machine uses it overseas. Just being resourceful. I mean, that's what I've liked about here. And I'll be leaving out of here on the 20th, and I'm excited to go to my next journey and see the new things I am going to see, and work with the people I'm going to work with, that all the things that I've seen over the past couple of months. And I can't believe that I've actually been traveling for about 7 months now. I've been on the road and actually living in countries for 7 months. So to me, that is like awesome versus being in another country for 2 months and coming back. That could not be helped. But I'm finding my experience here really great. I got cheesy rice, which was really a new experience for me. And learned their chopsticks here are flat chopsticks versus the chopsticks I learned to first eat were round, and then I learned from my friend Sachi to eat with the square chopsticks. So learning that, and then you go to Thailand and they have chopsticks as well, and they're like round at the bottom, and then creep at the top. But then they also have spoons and forks, so you use spoons and forks together. So learning these different ways of eating and different utensils and how they use them has really been great as well. And just learning all the things, how serious they really take a lot of different things. I wish I would have had a little bit more time to prepare before coming to Korea. Like, only thing I know is asayo. I would like to know more. I know I'm learning some, but I like to say thank you. So I'm going to keep listening, and hopefully by there learn a little bit more Korean, and more Filipino. So like I said, don't be afraid if you don't know the language or something and that's stopping you from doing something that you want to do. Just keep pushing on and keep doing what you're doing. Study, look at YouTube videos, do Rosetta Files, and study language. Like I said, go to culture clubs, learn the language there, learn the culture, and you'll find wonderful things. I just happened to have studied Nichiren Daishonin Buddhism, and my leader at the time in Arizona was Chun, and she was Korean, and she would make a kimchi stew, and my son loved it. So I learned to make kimchi before. So that's the only Korean dish I knew was the kimchi. I know how to make it, and then the kimchi stew, which I learned from Chun. So it's been a blessing having so many people from diverse backgrounds, because it prepared me for a lot being abroad. I didn't know any Thai people until I went to the Thai temple with my friend Chris, and she introduced me to someone, and she was from Bangkok and told me some things, where to stay, and she was helpful too. Her name is Ing, and she wonderful. Just like my journey to get here was like really amazing. So I'm looking forward to actually going back and doing a sauna, and really I want to be relaxed and hydrated, and I mean really function. I don't need to get a scrub. I think she scrubbed. She scrubbed so much I seen black skin, like dead skin actually coming off, and my skin was nice and pink. And as I can see from my nose is nice and shiny. And it's not from oil. This is just basically from doing a real good cleanse. And what I learned is Korean cosmetics and cleansers here are really good for your skin. And there's a shampoo that I'm going to buy and a body cream. It is really healthy for your body and really good. So I'm learning so much and walking around, and just it's like really cool. So you guys go out and seek the world and do what you want to do. You know what I mean? That's what I'm telling you. Just go out and seek the world. Let it be what you want it to be. But I had a great time after my sauna. So what I'm going to do is I put my feet up. I got my pink gear on for my heart chakra, and I'm ready to go. So I want to say peace out, everyone.